Hey, what is going on, guys? Minna McCarthy here, and welcome to another Fractured Space video. Today I'm going to be starting a new series. It's going to be called Fractured Space for Dummies. So I have a few episodes I'm planning on doing over the next kind of weeks, I guess. So the first one is when you get into Fractured Space. The HUD settings are awful. I have currently the default ones on here. The effects are, I think, now I might be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that's like your ship firing and various things like that. The voice, that's your crew's voices. Now that's important. Your crew throughout it will give you feedback on your ship. So they'll say, oh, engine shut down, or rear armor, port armor, starboard armor damaged. They'll do that. Top and bottom armor damaged. They'll say that. And you've got a little detector down in the bottom right, which I'll mention in my next video. Taunts is if you kill the enemy or the enemy kills you, a member of their crew will taunt you, and you'll hear like a message from them. Gamma and sudden death music is just so when you get to Gamma, that'll be in another video as well, how important it is to get there on time, alive. It gives a different music, obviously. Now we're getting to the HUD. Now this is important. The HUD layout originally for Fractured Space, they tell you very, very little, which isn't good, because you need to know things. So this is your firing. So where you're firing. Now I know a few people who use the regular USR one. I like the Zarek one that's quite thick. That's just my personal opinion. But you can do what you want. There's the Titan one, which is a square. You can have it thinner or really thin. See, some people like that. Others like something more like this. So this is just saying which manufacturer you want to have your targeting and how thick it is. So next, show missile tags. Now this is if you put yes, so if there's missiles here, they show these little red indicator arrows. I don't tend to like them on, tends to crowd your screen, but some people like to know where the missiles are. Show distance between. So this is where it's going to start to get more on if you're targeting a ship. So you have this, so you've got your distance here, that can be toggled on and off. Player and ship names, you can have player name or you can have both, or you can just have the ship name. I can do any, I like any. I don't like both, I feel like that's too much. So show abilities on target. I see, show abilities on target. Always have that on. You should always have that on. Or, no, sorry. That's your abilities. You can have that off. It's okay if you, I think I sometimes have it off. But it's nice to have, because if you're looking at them, you don't have to be looking down at the bottom of your HUD to look kind of what can you use currently. It's quite nice like that. Next of all, we're going to move on to show borders on target. You can do a full surround. You can do hidden. You can have the top. I quite like just the top. Show ship rolls. No, but if you do, you'll get like an attack logo, a heavy logo, stuff like that. I don't tend to like it because it crowds it quite a lot. Ship levels, I know a lot of people like this on, so it tells you what level your enemy is and that. I don't tend to like it, but that's me. You can have that on, so it'll toggle on and off your levels. Show effects. This is the important one. You need to have this on, whether it's above or below target. Without this, you are going to really struggle, because your team can apply slow effects and that to an enemy, and it's really bad that the developers leave this off for new players, but you need these status effects on so you know what that target has. Okay, so show distance on untargeted ships, so that's like this one. Don't tend to, or no, I put that on because I like to know how far away these two ships are. Show player and name ships. I like the ship name. Ship rules, I always have it off. Ship levels on targeted ship. I don't use levels, but you can if you want. You can have the rules on if you want. So this is for a target that you're not targeting currently. Show effects on. So sometimes I tend to leave this off because that'll crowd your screen, but having it on the targeted chip is vital. You need to have targeting. Next is going to be it's going to be show health and energy on untargeted ships. You're going to want to do that because health is quite important. If you're targeting him, then the rest of your team's managed to get this guy down low. You can now see that he's low and you can help out. Show icon name on squads, boys and targets. Yeah, I'd recommend that. Scale of untargeted ships. These don't matter too much unless you've got a really dark room. Show player badges. Yes, I always leave that on. So a player badge is like I've got on mine in the top corner here. It's like an ace badge or a badge you can earn from doing missions and that. Next, show fragate health. I don't tend to have that because it crowds the screen quite a lot. So this is now your chat. So show jump messages, I'd recommend having that on. It tells you where people are going to and if someone's coming to support you, so it's recommended. Server messages color, you can have this any color you want. I have mine green because why not? It's bright, and then you can adjust text size so it can be bigger, it can be smaller. I tend to have it quite small, like this small, but you can do what you want. These are just like numerical ping, stuff like that. That's up on the top right, top left even. Doesn't do too much. Targeting, enable auto target selection if you want. It helps sometimes, it can save a little bit of time. Widgets, ally status, this is another kind of nice one to have. You're going to want to have that on for all ships because it tells you in the left hand side of the screen, it tells you what health all your allies are. It's really useful. So targeting arrows, yeah, I have that on. Directional damage indicator, I think I have that on, but that basically provides a little red mark on a side of the screen where you're getting attacked, I'm pretty sure. Targeting arrows, I'm not too sure what that is, but I can find out. It doesn't even show me. Armor widget, that's down in the bottom right. It basically tells you if your armor's red on there, then it means it's damaged or broken, and that's bad because broken armor receives, I think it's like 200% more damage than usual, so it's not good to have armor open, which is where healers come in. They can heal your health up, and I think they can fix some of the armor, but don't quote me on that again. Fade edges of screen at low health, I don't really like that, but you can. I guess it gives it a little bit more realistic feel. Radial chat interaction type, so if you're holding shift and you're on one of the chats, you can just release the wheel and it'll send. It's quite useful, saves some time. Show pings from AI captains, you can do what you want with that, it's not too bothered. Experimental is just 3v3, it doesn't matter too much. So that was my run through of the HUD. It took a little bit longer than expected, but I hope you all enjoyed. So this'll be a series I'm gonna plan on doing for maybe a few weeks. I'll be covering different topics like going gamma, point defense, and how important cover is, and it's all to help you new players. This is a great game, but for new players, you hear it quite a lot on the forums, it's hostile towards them. So this is aimed to stop that happening, and I really do hope I'm helping here. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you've got any questions about the game. I'd be happy enough to answer them. I hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye.